He is a comic book nerd.
In brightest day and darkest night. We can learn a lot from comics.
She is a reality TV junkie.
No idea.
Snooki had her baby.
A dollar makes me holla.
Chris likes sci-fi.
They do a brain transplant into this whole new body, but it's you.
Kristyn likes celebrity gossip.
Breaking news.
Oh, more breaking
news?
news?
Official. Official. Before it was just a rumor. These two, our pets, moved back in together.
What do they have in common? Nothing. You're listening to Two Strangers, One Podcast.
Now, here's Chris and Kristyn.
There we go. And hello and welcome to Two Strangers, One Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kristyn.
Excuse us as we get coordinated.
We're doing bootleg style today.
Yeah, I got the recorder. Our laptop is officially dead. It's in pieces. I have the hard drive like a couple of feet away from us. I know there's places you can go to recover the hard drive.
Well, like Geek Squad. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, I think they sell a thing where you can slide your hard drive into, and plus I do have a backup drive also. So
slide it in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been we actually missed Tuesday's show. The first time ever since our show started that we actually missed a date.
We apologize.
It's been a rough.
Chris has been acting up.
Been a rough week. I look like Uncle Fester right about now. I got a shaved head. I got a black eye. And I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything about the show that I can say, you know, it's crazy, it's funny, even when it's boring, but at least it's true. A couple episodes back, I had on my baby mama, and it was probably our worst rated episode. It was the only episode I got a lot. It's like the first episode that we got, like, more than the usual hate mail.
Haters.
You know, she's my baby mama, and I was kind of just stuck, and so I decided at the last minute to do a show with her, and it probably wasn't the best idea. Well, ever since then, now she has a new boyfriend. Like in the past, you know,
2 weeks?
2 weeks, exactly.
2 weeks, she's in love?
She gets a new boyfriend, brings him over to the house. Now, and anyone who's friends with me on Facebook knows that on February the 6th, well, excuse me, it was February the 9th when I posted it, but these events happened on February the 6th where I told her, I don't want you to bring your boyfriend to the house.
Reasonable.
All of her associates are drug addicts, as she herself is a drug addict. So I was like, don't bring him to the house no more. And I even took a video and I posted on Facebook I posted on Facebook and YouTube, look, don't bring your fucking drug addict friends to this house anymore. So I posted it on the 9th. On the 10th, while I'm running errands, and let me just preface this by saying that you do not have permission to use this recording in any way, shape, or form without my expressed written consent. Or if you do, I'm going to sue your ass. So he's in the house again. Now this is, you know, if this was 30 years ago, you know, a man should be allowed...
My leg fell asleep. I moved everything. Chris is in the middle of his story.
Yeah. I mean, a man should be able to defend his household.
Rightfully.
Now, the situation that was going on here is that the new boyfriend is a car mechanic and has worked on my baby mama's father's car. I live with my baby mama's father. We all used to live together till me and the grandfather, whatever, put our foot down and said, you know, you're doing drugs, we don't want you in the house. So now she has this new boyfriend, and he's a car mechanic, and he's worked on her father's car.
Mm-hmm.
So he lets him in the house. Now, the day that I made that video, my roommate, the father, is in the video, where I said, I don't want this guy in my house. So it's Sunday, the 10th, the day after I posted the video. I'm running errands. I come home. His fucking car's in the driveway. So I go upstairs and I'm like, look, I want you to get the fuck out of here. I don't want you around my kids. I don't want you in my house. You know, and I said, I don't want you in my house. I don't want you in my kids. And then my baby mama hits me with you shouldn't worry because she's not your daughter anyway. My daughter Raven.
She likes to say that.
Yeah, she's, instigating.
That makes her look really good.
Yeah, exactly. And this is, in front of your new boyfriend.
Yeah, you want to look real good, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not your kid. You've only been raising her for 2 years.
That's nice.
Which, when all is said and done, I love that little girl, even if she's not mine. Like, if there's that off chance that she's not mine, I love that little girl with all my fucking heart and soul. And I wouldn't, I could
Would she even know who the father is? Not to be a dick, but I mean, she could say that, but now go find the father.
Yeah. But, I mean, legally, I signed the paper, I signed the paternal thing.
Right.
And so even, let's just say if I was a scumbag and I didn't want to raise my kid, I would be stuck anyway.
Yeah.
And plus, I have been taken care of for the past 2 years.
It's like an episode of, what is it, Maury?
Yeah. And so, like I said, I was like, I don't want you in the house. And so, one thing led to another.
Little scuffle.
We're rolling up and down on the floor.
You see me rolling, sorry.
and on top of that, my baby mama's kicking me in the head.
Isn't she cute?
Spitting on me, kicking me in the head while I'm fighting a guy. It's kind of hard to win a fight when someone's kicking you in the head. I don't care how overly
especially when it's a female. I mean,
yeah,
you can't get up and pound the shit out of her.
Yeah, it's like
you know. I mean, what are you gonna do?
I'm pretty sure if I was fighting Mike Tyson, but someone was kicking Mike Tyson in the head, I'd probably win the fight too. And so it was just a wild, wild series of events. Then the next day, out of retaliation, since I did so much damage, they go and make a claim that I said I was going to threaten my kids.
No proof of it, so good luck. I mean,
I mean, I understand the law where they have to respond.
Well, right, yeah.
They have to do something.
But they also do the investigation as well. That's the fun part.
Yeah. And they're in the middle.
Where's your proof?
They're doing the investigation right now, and I know I didn't do anything wrong. Should I not have swung on the guy? Probably not. But you know what? If I was defending my house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You should be, the last time I checked, you're allowed to use physical force to remove somebody from your house.
But that is true, but here's, I guess, the loophole that, with it all, is that Chris isn't the landlord.
Yeah.
So that's the whole loophole. If the landlord said, I don't want him in the house, then it would be a different story. So since Chris isn't the landlord, there's the loophole.
I always thought that if you rent from somebody, you assume the role of the landlord.
Yeah. I don't know how it works with renting. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically there is a landlord, but he's not living here.
Yeah.
So there's that whole.
He's the landowner, but I would, especially in a situation where this would be considered trespassing.
Yeah.
If someone who lives there and pays rent doesn't want you there,
right?
It would be trespassing. So.
It's all stupid and high school on their part, and we're hoping the best for Chris, I guess. I mean, he's going forward, doing his thing.
Yeah, so it's just been a whole roller coaster.
And that's why you didn't get Tuesday's episode.
And that's why you didn't get Tuesday's episode.
We weren't ignoring you.
When I was in the hospital, and like I said, my face looks like hamburger right about now.
You kind of do look like Fester.
I look like the ball. I shaved my head because there's a big gash right over my forehead. It's not bad enough that it needed stitches, but that was like the main, which I'm pretty sure was where I was being kicked. It wasn't even the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because not for nothing, the guy was swinging at me, and I was laughing because it was like
one of those.
It was like getting hit with a strong wind, and and plus when you're in a fight, it really pisses a person off if you're laughing.
If you're laughing, yeah.
I get
just like when you say a guy has small penis.
Yeah.
If you insult their manhood.
I was trying to in a fight, you fight dirty. You try to grab the guy's balls and squeeze it, whatever.
You gotta go for what you can.
I reached into his crotch and I didn't feel anything. Oh my God, I swear to God. I mean, when you're in a fight, you gotta go for what you know is gonna bring them to their knees. I went to
as a female, if a guy was just assaulting me, I would go for that would be my first instinct.
I went to
go right for those little testes.
I was reaching and squeezing the fucking pants. I couldn't even find. I swear to God, I couldn't even find like the dick. I swear to God.
He might be a hermaphrodite. There might be like a little tuckage or.
Yeah, well, he runs a. He's a mechanic, but like he travels to your house and
sounds legit.
Yeah, so he has a lot of money that doesn't need to be traced or whatever. So, if he wants to play.
Now, how do you know that?
She got arrested. He bailed her out that afternoon.
Okay. I was going to say there must have been something that happened.
Yeah, she's getting him to spend a lot of money.
That's good. After, 2 weeks of being together?
Yeah. So
I gotta find one of those. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day.
I wonder what he's getting her.
So
bail money? Sorry. All right.
Yeah. No. She's and the whole thing is that like she's still doing drugs because when she called my landlord. And you know, she's all loopy and fucked up and stuff like that. Even my landlord's like, please don't drag me into this.
Right. So. Do what you gotta do. Don't talk to me about it.
So, I mean, I know it sounds... I mean, I just want to share with you guys, because that's what the fuck's been going on in my life, and it's not like a funny, comedic, hilarious fucking thing, but at least I'm being 100% honest with you that, you know, I'm just going through a lot of fucking drama right now with my life, and I'm just trying to just maintain some sort of, like, normalcy.
Stability, so I'm here.
Yeah. Kristyn, will you be my Valentine?
Yes, of course.
You'll be my Valentine?
You're my Valentine.
Okay,
look where I am on Valentine's Day.
We're Valentine's Day. You're in my bedroom, baby.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah. So happy Valentine's Day to all you love. And you know, I honestly thought... Oh, shit.
Jeez, Chris.
Hold on. Oh, shit.
I'm sure this is something good.
And we're back.
Hey-o.
Yeah, so, like I was saying before my phone rang, I honestly thought Valentine's Day was Friday. I thought it was tomorrow. And I guess...
Chris, look at the date, Chris.
I don't know.
It's not like Thanksgiving. It's always on a Thursday.
That's what happens when you don't have a job. You keep track of what date. Well, I mean, yeah, I honestly thought Valentine's Day was tomorrow. Not that I had any plans.
Big plans.
You know. Because, you know, all the TV shows have, like, their Valentine's Day. You know,
they've had it, like, all week on channel, like USA or ABC Family, forget.
Yeah.
Like those cheesy movies.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's tonight's King of the Nerds, the new episode.
Yes, it is, on Valentine's Day.
So Alana...
Valentine's Day special.
Alana went home.
I know.
Now, you know, and let it be said that I love Mujige. I love her to death, and she's the person that I'm rooting for. One, because she's smart, she's even-tempered, she's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's
cool, but very smart.
Yeah.
Like a cool nerd.
She's not getting on anyone's radar, which is kind of good. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of how you want it to be.
Yeah, but just lay low, and then at the end, boom.
Yeah.
But, you know, I felt bad when Alana went home. Because, you know, of all the girls on the show, you know, all the other girls besides Alana, and I'm not trying to be, you know, they wouldn't be picked on as nerds. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you saw them walking down the street, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they're cute.
Yeah.
And I hate to put it like that. Not to say like Alana's not cute, but you know, because she was awkward. Mm-hmm. You know, to me, that's what a nerd is.
Yeah.
A nerd is awkward.
It's socially awkward.
Yeah, I mean, when you have, you know, the other girls on the show, I don't want to say they have self-confidence, because everyone has their little, you know, just the fact you call yourself a nerd shows that you have, like, a little bit of self-deprecation. But, you know, well, actually, what's her face? The girl that's good with the Rubik's Cubes.
Oh,
competitive game.
Yeah.
I can't believe I forgot her name. She showed...
We'll call her Rubik's.
Rubik's girl. She showed a little... she was a little... What's the word I'm looking for? Her self-esteem when she was getting ready for the debate.
A little...
And then she wasn't self-doubt and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was going to say flustered, but that's...
Yeah,
self-doubt would be more...
She was... That kind of came through, like, in the confessional when they were talking to her, because, you know, usually, and, you know, she usually carries herself almost with a bit of an arrogance,
yeah.
But then when she had the little self-doubt...
Only she was challenged to something that she was unsure about,
because she didn't want to look...
Yeah.
She felt she didn't want to look stupid in front of people. And so that's why, you know, and Virgil is counseling her. And we got cheated because we didn't get a chance to see Mujige
do her
debate.
Yeah,
Virgil.
I was going to say do her debate.
Now...
What's that all about?
Well, no, because the blue team won. I mean, the orange team won, excuse me.
So I never got to see her.
Well, I guess spoiler alert. But on Mujige's page, she posted pictures of her and Virgil behind the podiums.
Yeah, I did see that.
So I think
they just probably edited it out.
Yeah, for the sake of everything. I made, because since the orange team already won, but I think they still did.
Oh, I'm sure they like everybody go. Yeah.
But the picture, and I definitely tell people, I would definitely tell people, look at the picture, because Mujige, who's usually like a sweetheart, she is giving Virgil the eye of death in that picture. I even put a caption. I was like, and a moment later, laser shot out of her eyes and blew up Virgil's
and
head.
Combusted.
So, King of the Nerds is tonight, and I'm super excited. Like, on top of all the other shit that's going on, try to escape a little bit, and I'm really excited. New Big Bang Theories tonight.
There you go.
Valentine's Day episode.
What's her name was on Watch What Happens Live, my Bravo channel. Oh my God, I forget. I think her real name is Melissa, the blonde, not Kaylee, the other one.
Oh,
the heck's her name on it with Howard?
Bernadette.
Yes, she was on it. She is the cutest thing.
Because she's like 4'11" or something.
Yeah, oh my God,
she's
yeah.
She's a shrimp.
She looks like now that she's fat on the show. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, she just kind of looks kind of full on the show. I don't know how to say it nicely. But she looked really skinny on, just in her face.
Standing next to...
Yeah, she just looked, but she looked...
There's no fat people on that show. There's no fat people. That was, and I swear to God, I was having this thought the other day. There are no fat people or black people on Big Bang Theory.
Well, they got the Indian guy. That was the closest they needed.
And once again, this can come back to Alana. You know what I'm saying? When I look at Alana from King of the Nerds, and I sent her a tweet. I sent her a very positive tweet because when she left, she said, "No retreat, no retreat, no surrender."
Yeah,
which is a line from the movie Galaxy Quest, which was a spoof on Star Trek. I sent her a positive tweet because because there was so much hate because TBS released a video on Alana's outtakes.
Okay.
And she's the kind of girl where she flirts, like she flirts kind of a deal, like she breaks the awkwardness by just trying to just be outwardly sexual. Now, I do have to admit, like, some of the comments, because it's true, she's married.
Okay.
And I would personally get, like,
what
upset
the fuck are you doing?
My wife was...
Especially on a public forum, on TV.
Cameras
That's
are
my
watching.
wife.
Yeah.
Look at her go.
So, on that issue, I had a problem.
They might just be, and also there's some of those relationships, and obviously I don't know theirs, where the husband is just secure and he's comfortable with that.
Yeah, some people are just naturally flirtatious. That's just the nature.
Like he just knows that, it's not going to go any farther.
Yeah. You can look
Would
at
I like it? No.
You can look at the menu as long as you don't order.
Right,
kind of deal.
Would I personally like it? No.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
But there are some that are just like, it's not going to go anywhere.
It's part of their charm. It's part of their attitude. And it is,
Sorry, I move and things get messed up.
It is a way to break the ice. Flirting. Sorry.
Sorry.
My headphones. It is a way to break the ice, just a straight up flirt and stuff like that, and it is an awkward situation. So, I do feel a little weird that she's married, but boy, was there so much fucking hate. There were people. I'm glad she's gone. She was so annoying.
People get vicious behind the keyboard.
She had gotten so much hate.
There's I can't think of. It was a movie critic. I want to say like the New York Post or maybe it was Washington Post, a major city. And he. Just was vicious on Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in that thing. Like, on her wait for Identity Thief, which I saw. Great.
So did I.
I love her.
This is, to show you the star power of Melissa McCarthy, this is the first movie I paid money to...
It was huge. I think it was number 1 at the box office opening.
It was number 1 this weekend.
Yeah.
I went to the movie theater.
I love her.
Because, before all this nonsense happened, my daughter was technically
a Melissa McCarthy fan.
Well, no. My daughter was being babysat Saturday, so I
went to the movie.
I had the afternoon to myself, so all by myself. And I usually
That's great.
I usually tease people going to the movies by themselves,
right?
But that shows you the drawing power.
Yeah.
Of Melissa McCarthy,
I thought she's great.
That I actually paid $10.
I know. So
because I went to the what quote unquote matinee.
So it's 10
at 4:30.
The 15.
and okay, my little. It was funny, but and forgive me if I'm wrong, and I definitely don't want to deter people from going. Like the commercial spoiled
most of the big
funny
like
parts.
usual,
And I was just...
Because it's like, oh, now I know what's coming up.
Yeah,
like,
I enjoyed the movie, but I was just, like, the commercial...
Maybe if you just, like, left it up to imagination.
Yeah, the commercial spoiled so many
good
parts of that movie. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, it worked. You know, I generally don't like Jason Bateman, but I like him in this movie. Fucking T.I., who I can't stand.
Yeah, what was that all about? I thought he did great.
Yeah, T.I.
As, like, I mean, he had those small roles, but...
And the girl's name, I know her first name in real life is Genesis, the actress.
She's gorgeous. I don't know who the hell she is.
She's a Latin American or Hispanic actress. The funny thing is she speaks perfect English, but she did her character with someone with a heavy accent. So... This movie was so good, it got me to like T.I. and Jason Bateman. That shows you how good the movie was. Because I can't stand T.I. and I can't stand fucking Jason Bateman. Just because they're not my cup of tea. But this movie put them in a context. And
then they had whatever hater. I don't remember what... It was the New York Post or something? The critic.
It was,
And basically not even really talking about the movie, just talking about... Melissa McCarthy in general.
Yeah, he called her hippopotamus.
Just anything, rude. And then
female hippo.
Her cousin, Jenny McCarthy, so opposite. She bashed the writer, just like, which is rightfully so. Like,
yeah, you don't have.
Like, it's sad when people don't go with like don't judge you on your skills. I mean, or your acting skills. They're just judging on your looks. So.
Yeah, he's like,
or whatever. She said it differently.
The hippopotamus is not like. Would you go after? I don't know. What's that? Gerard Depardieu. Would you say, oh, this big-nosed freak?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you did that, that'd be offensive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And especially, I mean, I guess you can't, unless you go to a plastic surgeon, you have no control over what size your nose is. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you going after someone's physical attributes?
You're supposed to be a movie critic.
Yeah. Review the movie.
Exactly. Do your job. Instead, you're just character assassinating, Yeah. Just focusing on this one bird. You didn't even talk about the movie.
She plays the same role in every movie, and she's obnoxious. And, like, part of me wants to... And this is why I love Melissa McCarthy, is because Mike and Molly...
Is not the same character.
I mean, of course, if you want to get technical, he said she plays the same character in every movie.
Right.
But, and Mike and Molly... She's so subdued and
she was also, which I forgot, in Gilmore Girls. Like,
wow,
exactly. Like, and she was like, it wasn't crazy acting. You know what I'm saying? Very. Like I didn't even know that until I was like, oh, like I saw like 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls. Trust me, it's not an interesting show for me. But it was like, oh, like she didn't stand out as that crazy character.
Yeah,
she was. So obviously, she does have some versatility.
Yeah, I mean, because Mike and Molly. And I call it a love fest right now. I love Mike and Molly because they don't drop to the lowest common denominator.
Like, what's going to get that cheap laugh?
Yeah, they get a couple... They throw a couple zingers in there because there's a reason that shows is at 9:30 because they do have a couple of adult jokes. But they don't have to... It doesn't sink to the lowest level. Yeah. And the same thing like with Two Broke Girls... Now, Two Broke,
show.
No, I mean, not the same. Excuse me. Two Broke Girls. As much as I like the show, sometimes they purposely wedge these fucking one-liner zingers in there,
and it's like,
come on.
It gets tired after a while.
It's like and it's so funny because those two shows are right by each other.
Right. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I like Two Broke Girls, maybe because I just love Kat Dennings.
Chris just likes boobs. Put it that way. Typical man.
It's just like, sometimes like they literally make roll your eyes.
Yeah.
Joke.
Like if I was really talking, if that was a real conversation, would that be said?
Yeah.
Or
if it said it wouldn't get a laugh.
Right, yeah. It would just be like, okay, what the hell's up? What's wrong with you?
What are you in 12th grade? What are you a kid?
And also what I like about Melissa McCarthy, I'm just, I guess, in love with her, I guess you could say, is that she is that big, this successful, and her and her husband are just like, they've, been in comedy so long. Mm-hmm. They're also writers. Like, they got whatever, I think it was CBS, because I think that's what station Mike and Molly's on.
Yes, he is, yeah.
I don't know the title yet. I don't even know if it was released, but they got a sitcom picked up that they wrote. Like, how cool is that? Like, obviously you have talent.
Yeah. Oh, no.
If you can do all these things.
I mean, to me, and this is going to sound, Melissa McCarthy looks like your average American. I mean, I hate to say,
honestly, yeah,
she looks
call
like
a spade a spade.
People you see walking down the street. When you go out onto the mall, you're going to see more people looking like Melissa McCarthy than Jenny McCarthy. that being said, like, I love her range on Mike and Molly, that she's so subdued. You can see her character is so real.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, it's a sitcom. The funny thing is that everyone else, like Mike and Molly are the two normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else in their life
so crazy.
is, the mother and the sister, and the mother's boyfriend.
Vinny, right?
I forgot, the real Italian guy. I think it has to be Vinny.
I think so. Yeah, that's his name.
It's so
because
like them two are so realistic. Yeah, they got their zingers and they got their one-liners and stuff like that. But
it's more they're
like
so normal, but surrounded by this
crazy
chaos.
World.
Yeah.
So
and what I love is that they lay. They're both big people, Mike and Molly, and they lay in the like full-size bed. Like, come on, we couldn't splurge and get like the big one. It's like that just looks uncomfortable for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, hey, people don't have money, and it's the cop and
I meant like the show couldn't splurge.
Oh, okay. But it makes it. I mean, it's realistic. They're living in the basement.
I know, yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could two full-time working people, and they still don't have the money, and that's true.
That's actually real.
You want to have a house, you have to live with your freaking mother-in-law
right.
and stuff like that.
So I love her, Melissa. We got your back. Come on the show. We'll interview you. Talk to you next week.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed Identity Theft. I encourage people to go see it. And like I said,
did you ever see Bridesmaids, or were you?
Okay, yeah, I've seen Bridesmaid 100 times.
That's when I think was her huge breakout role. People were like, "Who the fuck is this crazy chick?"
Yeah.
And then people realized, "Oh, she's been in this."
Yeah,
but she didn't have that character, obviously.
Yeah, I didn't know
she played it off.
Well, I never saw Gilmore Girls, but
yes, you did. No, okay. The only real reason why I knew that is because like I IMDb'd her. I was like, "What else has she been in?" Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Oh, I guess she was in that."
Yeah. So,
but yeah, like a normal character.
I'm pretty sure you saw it this weekend. Did you see the new movie she's going to be in? Her and Sandra Bullock.
Yes,
oh
that
God.
looks great. What is it called? They're both
Heat.
Yeah, Heat. They're both. So they're both like detectives, or
well, Sandra Bullock is FBI,
and she's
a regular cop.
Oh, drug dealer. No, she was posing in the beginning.
I guess she's like an undercover.
Yeah,
cop.
undercover.
So her situation
she's
is
ridiculous.
Now, okay, I can kind of see like, okay, now there's a pattern here where she's playing the outrageous character,
but she plays it so damn good. She's like, it's gonna make money.
Like a slob and tough girl, fingerless gloves.
She's driving in that one catch. She's like, "Let's go!" Just floors it.
Like the sweatshirt with the sleeves cut off, with like a t-shirt under that.
It's typical. Sorry, Southern. It just reminds me of somebody from the South, like hanging out, like in their lawn chair, like what?
Tough
what are we doing
girl.
today? Yeah.
And then Sandra Bullock is the FBI agent.
Miss Congeniality.
Honestly, when the commercial started, I'm like, wow, Miss Congeniality Part 3. I honestly thought, because she's an FBI agent,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And
I love Sandra Bullock. So
I was about to say, is
she can do no wrong in my eyes. I just love her.
All I gotta say is Demolition Man, the movie Demolition.
Oh, that's an old one.
And that's the crazy thing is that like she's still hot.
Right. It's like she. Because you can tell she's older, but like.
Those tight pants in Demolition
Man. Like,
Man.
You can just tell. It's not, like, in a bad way.
I wonder if you can buy those pants online. I'm going to sound like a creep right now.
Here we go. For you to wear.
Yeah. She's a sexy.
She's
and
she's got my vote. Sexiest woman.
Yeah, I honestly thought when the commercial started, I thought it was for Miss Congeniality 3. And I
would hope she would sell out that
pushing it. She's sexy, but I mean,
all right, you can get another gig, Sandy.
Yeah. Unless it's a different kind of Miss America, like Miss Senior America.
Yeah, right. Like, what are we going for here? No, but yeah, that was something I saw Melissa McCarthy in the preview, and I was like, yes, this is gonna be great.
She's tough as nails. Yeah. Don't take no shit.
It's ridiculous.
Dragging people by their fucking collar out of the room and shit. So that looks.
It's so ridiculous.
That looks pretty funny. Like so it's called Heat.
I don't remember when it comes out.
I want to say March.
Really, that soon?
I think it's March.
Usually, previews are like this summer. It's like, well, why the fuck are you showing it to me now?
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna forget about it.
And that's
I'll look and see when it comes out.
It's just like, okay, if I'm gonna go see Identity Thief, I want to see commercials for comedies.
Right.
I feel like
they used to kind of cater to that, like, you're obviously coming for comedy, we'll show you those previews for these movies.
There must be no comedies coming
But, yeah, I know, like, it's just like, what? Like, what if I'm not into scary shit or horror, and you just keep
because there's just a whole bunch of real shitty horror movies coming out.
I'm not sure.
And I don't get me wrong, I understand, you have, nowadays, you make a movie, let's just say you make a movie for $10 million, they spend $20 million in advertising it. You know what I'm saying? It's like ridiculous in the money. But I guess if you make $30 million.
Right.
If you make $40 million, make a profit. So, it was just, I mean, I can't even, to be honest with you, I can't even think off the top. The only movie that even stuck in my mind, and there was a good 20-minute opening weekend.
Oh my God, they're always. It's like, oh, we ready?
Like, by the time the movie starts, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm here to see a movie. The only
in June it comes out. The end of June.
Called Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy. The only one, and actually it wasn't a horror movie, it was called Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah,
like,
the White House one.
Yeah,
that one kind of looked cool.
It's got, I believe, Gerard Butler, the guy from 300.
Yes, so sexy.
And he was protecting the president, but then like
it's like
the
there's a
president's
huge
wife
attack.
got into a car attack.
Yeah,
I mean, no, it's a car accident. Then he kind of went into like a semi-retirement, but then
he's back.
These fucking
I don't even know
terrorists come and just freaking shoot up the White House.
Blowing up. You see, like the White House, like half of it's like in flames.
Yeah.
Because at first, it started out where there was the accident.
Yeah.
And like and I was like, is this based on a true story? And then I was like, all of a sudden all these attacks. I was like, no.
You see this airplane flying by the White House with Gatling guns coming out.
Yeah, like it was so outrageous.
Which is something out of like a fucking cartoon, because they had like 3 Gatling guns. Now, I mean, of course, as a guys who like action movies, it was fucking
awesome. It's perfect. You're gonna love it.
To the best of my knowledge, nothing like that ever exists.
I know, but yeah, because like that first scene was like, oh, you're president, and all of a sudden it was like this car accident. I was like, oh. What president was this? Like, I'm waiting to hear her name, and then it's like, I'm like, not based on a true story.
Over the top. So, I mean, I guess as an over-the-top action movie, it's going to work. I guess that's the reason it's stuck in my head.
And it's got Gerard Butler. Girls will like it, too.
Yeah.
It's got something for everyone.
It looks interesting.
We should be movie critics. We could blow that one guy out of the water.
Well, you're not going to hear me say, hippopotamus or whatever.
We'll be kind. We'll be kind.
And so...
we have to... Do you know the, DJ Deadmau5?
Yeah.
We have to get him on the show.
Okay.
Because he's recently quoted as saying, I fucking hate Kanye West. You need him on the show for like that was all like it said. It didn't say why. Like he didn't go further. It was just fucking hate Kanye West. I don't know what the question was, but yeah, if we could get him on the show and just probe it, we can riff and say why we don't. Did you hear what those 2 morons did? By 2 morons, I mean Kim and Kanye.
Well,
Kimye. It's really not their fault.
Okay. Because the one I'm thinking about is a picture that they took. They were.
There's a picture every day. I don't even. There's always something.
All right. I guess just real quick before your story, they were down in Brazil because Carnival.
Yeah, and like Will Smith was like on.
Will Smith.
That's ridiculous.
And so it's Will Smith by himself because.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jada Pinkett was up in the United States at a Vera Wang show, and
that's great that you knew that because I didn't.
Well,
but Jada was over here, and Will was over here.
Jada was at the Vera Wang show. I can't believe I'm fucking saying that, but I like it. I like Jada. Awesome. She's my girl, and
she's a pretty girl.
But then Will Smith and Kimye were in different balconies in the same hotel.
Yeah, like Will was on top, and then. Those 2 were down.
And as a group, they're taking pictures of each other.
Yeah.
The way paparazzi.
So crazy. They're so funny. Yeah. So I guess. Then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where if it was coming from this trip or whatever, but they got in trouble with TSA. There's a big investigation now because they went to go get on the flight. Again, I have no idea where it was. I didn't read that far. So they went to get on and. Security just let them through, like, without a security check. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, I'm going to say that person's going to get fired.
Celebrities get preferential treatment,
yeah. So, they let him through, like, whatever, however they did it. Let him through, let him on the plane. Mm-hmm. And then they got yanked off the plane.
As they should have.
Right. And then it delayed the flight an hour because they have to go through all the checks.
They're 2 divas.
Oh, yeah. I can only imagine, like, you come here. No!
I can't see them submitting to a check. You know what I'm saying? Because, and not...
So I don't know how...
Because TSA has been known to give very thorough...
They're always in the news. Yeah, they're always in the news for checking people out.
So you got 2 divas. Not to mention you got a guy with his big butt girlfriend who's probably going to be like a little defensive and stuff like that. So I can only imagine what could have taken 3 minutes altogether.
Right, and so for whatever reason they let him through, and then they got yanked off, and then it caused a nice... I'd be so pissed if I was on that flight. An hour delay... Yeah, so they're not being investigated. I'm sure that person let them through for like a security violation.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah, because celebrities don't deserve preferential treatment, and especially that It's sounding like Kanye.
Especially them. You know?
Did you hear that they revealed the sex of the baby?
When? How do I not know when you know? Where did you hear it? I'm pissed. I don't
heard
know.
it on the radio. You don't know? Okay, you said, wow, this is news to you.
Boy?
It's going to be a boy.
No.
And
it's going to be Kanye.
A boy.
It's going to be Kanye. That's what they're going to name him. Or King.
Kris Jenner says that she... Of course, she has no control over what they name it, but they want it to begin with a K to stay with the whole theme.
I figured. The theme.
I can't see why
figured that was going to... Yeah.
It's going to be some exotic K name. I mean,
I know.
I have it on our webpage.
It's going to be like chameleon with a K.
Yeah.
Like something ridiculous.
Now, back to Carnival in Brazil. Now, Will Smith is, he's, playfully messing around with these, with Kim Ye.
Yeah.
Now, remember, Will Smith is part of that weird, funky Scientology world with, Tom Cruise and what's your guy's name? John Travolta.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Well, Zuko, whatever his name
Danny
is.
Zuko.
Danny Zuko. So, do you think that maybe Will Smith was recruiting? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They're all smiles and laughs with all these other... Because, I guess they're not really power couples, but, Tom Cruise and when he was with Katie Holmes, that was a power couple.
Yeah.
What's his face? John Travolta's married to...
Kelly Preston.
Kelly Preston?
Yeah.
Is it Kelly Preston? Well,
I think so. Who are you thinking of?
Was Kelly Preston in Top Gun? No, I don't know. I'm trying to remember whoever the girl was in Top Gun. I thought that was John Travolta's wife.
I think it's Kelly Preston. I'm looking it up, but I think so.
Yeah. So,
very pretty woman.
She's an actress in her own right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Will and Jada, these are all power couples.
Oh, yeah, that's the whole... Yeah, Kelly Preston.
Do you think Will Smith was recruited?
I wouldn't be...
Can Kanye
be surprised.
Can Kanye becoming the next... Scientology.
God. Yeah, the face of Scientology,
That would be... Because they're both, Will... let's be real here. Will, he's a brother, but he's not a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Getting jiggy with it?
He actually pronounces his R's.
Oh, yeah.
But, if you got Kanye...
Yeah. That's a quote-unquote brother who was brought up in such a hard life.
Yeah, if you got Kanye... you got a whole... If Scientology was to get someone like that,
right,
you would have a whole... Because, unfortunately, and call me whatever, if you like Kanye, you're a fucking follower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a leader.
Now, there's... I can't remember his name because this happened like a month ago. I read it. I think I wrote it down and I don't even know where it went. But one of the top guys in Scientology, like, he's like one of the leaders.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if he's still alive, actually. But his, like, grandson... isn't involved in Scientology. They try, like, obviously when he was born, basically kind of like a cult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Indoctrinate you into that, and he just totally, when he was older, like, I'm not into this. Now he's writing, like, a tell-all book, like, it's a fucked up thing, it's totally and I can't wait for the book. I'm kind of excited.
It's going to be awesome.
But he now, like, since he left, like, he's not allowed to talk to certain people in his family, usual cult-like things.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And he like, fears for his life. He's like, every now and then, like, he's like, I'm always looking over my shoulder, and I'm like, that's sad.
There's
like,
a
that's
lot
one
of
thing
money
to
and
leave.
a lot of power.
Yeah, he's like, one thing to leave, but now you gotta fear for your life, pretty much the rest of your life, and now you're writing a book, which...
Yeah, because it's all about keeping up appearances, and if you shatter that fucking image and show that there's fucking nothing behind it, their whole empire goes out the window. So it'll be
interesting, because that's like... that's like the tree line,
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's his grandfather's in it.
And that's always the case. The kids always
like,
rebel.
he's a nobody, Like, he's not a celebrity, and he's gonna...
Kids
and he
always
said, like, there was always
rebel
books he had to read as a kid, whatever the books were. Mm-hmm. And he was like, it was just so weird. So that'll be an interesting... But I feel like it's not gonna get that much attention due to celebrityism. It's
gonna be hard to find a publisher that'll take it.
Yeah, I feel like it's...
None of the major people.
Exactly. Like, I feel like it's going to be... You'll have to dig to find it because people aren't going to be like...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too much connection.
All the major retailers, they'll go, if you take that book, then, we won't do any more business with you. Like, when the next celebrity writes a book.
There's just going to be so much... Yeah, like, there's... Because Scientology is way too connected, I guess you could say, with media and...
All right, here we go, man. Go ahead. You want to read
Double Jackpot.
What is it?
It is a self-published book by Christopher Cologne.
Chris Cologne? Smells good to me.
But
look at her. That broke that fucking cold little exterior. He's like, hee.
But it is spelled C-O-L-O-N.
Him punny.
But Double Jackpot is a book about a comic book artist, Eric, who is in a loveless relationship with a materialistic
I feel you, Eric.
Lynette.
Oh, fucking. Are you sure I didn't write this? Sounds hauntingly familiar.
He starts cheating on his girlfriend with a more creatively supportive woman, Nadia.
Well, I gotta meet her. Where's the Nadia?
There's your summer girlfriend.
Summer Nadia is Nadia.
Nadia?
Yeah, I think Nadia spelled with an A.
All right.
Both Lynette and Nadia play the double jackpot, the largest payout in lotto history, much like the recent Powerball. Both girls play his birth date as the winning numbers. Eric is now stuck between two of the country's richest women. Who will he choose? It's not that simple. This is a clever fucking idea, man.
Is.
Look at her. Fucking, she's impressed.
I am.
She got some summer reading. Christopher Cologne smells real lovely with an original idea. This is. I've never heard this before.
I haven't either. This is a self-published book, much in the indie spirit as Kev's Clerks.
Oh, you don't even need to name check me. This is just a good idea. You could stand on your own, man. You don't even have to be like, hey, remember Clerks? This is nothing like that. This is way more original than Clerks. This is a good idea, man. Why didn't I think of this?
I need something to read. This book is part of the Comic Books, Heavy Metal, Video Games Trilogy Book 2. Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, coming soon.
Right on, man. It's part of a trilogy. This is the first part.
Way to write, man.
He's seeking a literary agent. Motherfuckers, anybody out there? There ain't no literary agents listening to this show. I assure you, sure. Sure. I assure you, sure. But somebody know a literary agent? Hook a motherfucker up! Chris Cologne come up with an original idea. I should tell Raskin. That's a good fucking idea, to be honest with you. That's a fucking rom-com right there. Megan, get Raskin on the phone. Isn't it possible to get Raskin on the phone? No?
Yeah.
I want to run it past him, man. And if it happens, I get a taste, Chris Cologne. I get a whiff, if you will.
The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com.
That's lulu.com.
I understand that. I just want to spell it out.
Normally one says it, that spells it. Still, lulu.com. What is that? Do you know what it is?
I don't know. All right. The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com. Search for Double Jackpot Christopher Cologne. A paperback version of the book is $15 and a PDF file is only $5.
$5 is
Yeah.
insanely inexpensive. 15's not even that bad for a paperback version.
No.
This is $1 million idea right here. Like a movie about a dude who fucking is stuck between two chicks, both of who play his birthday and win the lottery. Come on! I can see that trailer. Chris Cologne is on to something. Nobody else can smell it but me.
I'll read it.
Thank you. I'm going to make that smelly joke.
I know. You're trying to get me to laugh again.
It worked once. Double Jackpot is a self-published book by Chris Cologne, man. It's the first book in his Comic Books, Heavy Metal, Video Games trilogy. Book 2, Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, should be coming out soon. Get all the information at Chris Cologne, like a motherfucker.
I will
his
totally
book,
read this.
Double Jackpot. I'm serious. I'm going to recommend that to fucking Raskin. How is that not a movie? You know what I'm saying? This could be a sexy movie. You could do an R-rated version. There could be nudie in it, and you could show them fucking both chicks. Maybe a little penetration. Maybe a butthole shot. No butthole, no care.
I would like to formally apologize to Christopher Cologne.
No, sex sells. Chris Cologne will appreciate that. He's like, thanks for throwing a few buttholes in there, man.
Don't forget to check out twostrangersonepodcast.net, your one-stop resource for everything show-related. You can find links to subscribe to us on iTunes or on Stitcher. You could also find links to buy my book, Double Jackpot, on twostrangersonepodcast.net.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.